So apparently I can't get prismarine crystals from prismarine shards. I swear I used to be able to. But looking through all of these, there really isn't any way to do it unless, well, unless I were to use this, natural alter infusion. Or I could, however, go the route I tried to before and somehow use this fan in Create to turn lapis lazuli into... Even that doesn't really... It's not exactly guaranteed, is it? There's like a 12% chance, and I need how many of these did I need? 1, 2, 8, 13, 15. Well, technically 14. I already have like one here. But there's only like a 1 in 8 or so chance of getting prismarine crystals. It used to be that prismarine shards were harder to get than that. Gee, it's been like one kick in the teeth after another since this episode started. So what I'm gonna have to do now is get at least somewhat into Create. Now, Create is based entirely off of stuff turning. And come to think of it, making these casings used to be easier. Apparently, you have to deploy them now, which is well, let's just say it's really involved. Or, wait, manual item application. I don't know what this graphic means. And there really isn't a whole lot. I'm not really being given a lot of guidance here. But making andesite alloy, at least that hasn't changed. I have andesite in here. There's like a big patch of this stuff, and it's not like I need my digital miner for it either, because, I mean, it's right there. You can just pick some out by yourself. Do I still have... yeah, I do. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of hard to keep track of how much of something you've got when it's being socked away in your backpack. So I'm going to dig 64 of these. And then I'm going to see if I can get an andesite casing without having to come up with the requisite brass, I guess, to make a deployer. And the requisite power. Come to think of it, there's a lot required for one of those, comparatively speaking. I don't know why they picked andesite when they couldn't have just gone with cobblestone. But they could have just as easily gone with granite or dacite or diorite. That's it, diorite. So there was a strip log in there somewhere, which means I'm going to have to take down a tree. I'm going to get this one. And as I have observed earlier, if I were to put these trees through, these logs through the sawmill and mechanism, then it strips them first before making them into planks. I'll also put these machine frames away somewhere. Yeah, here. Shame that I never got any prismarine. Unless, does it actually say where I can get the stuff from in Thermal Series? No. So it's an application of object. Oh, that's how that works. All I did was right-click it. And that's enough to open all three of these. Okay. I doubt I got anything out of that. Well, I got engineer's goggles, which will make me see the tress, but okay. Now, an electric motor requires me to go way deep into create. And the same goes for, well, arguably the same goes for steam engines, but so all I have to do is use a water wheel. Those aren't exactly hard, but let's see. I'll need wood. I've got like a whole store of wood in if only I had some room. Okay. I'll put them over here. There's no lapis in any of these. Well, that's not exactly too bad. I can just dig some up using the digital miner and refine it. Then I'll use up these crimson planks. I don't know, maybe it's because they give me the creeps or something. There's the cogwheel. The big one, that is. Let me put these away, too. And this. And then I make a very unusual number of these slabs. And voila, a water wheel. Which doesn't have a whole lot of kinetic stress capacity. Maybe what I ought to do is make a couple more of these. Or just one more. I'll claim the rewards later. Now this fan, is it anywhere in here? That's the problem. It doesn't look like it is. So the propeller requires 4 iron sheets, and fortunately I've got the I can use the press from Thermal series for those. And there we are, a fan. Oh, there was a quest for it. Yeah, I must have missed it somehow. I had a whole bucket of... Ah, here it is, yeah. Extra water. I'm going to put this gear die back. Just for the heck of it. I don't think I'm going to be needing that anymore either, but... all the same. Now, where am I going to put this create stuff? How about, here-ish. Make a water wheel, and then, extend the shaft. Oh, it doesn't do that. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if I get hit by lightning again. Just by chance this time. Okay, so that's the mechanism. Now to make it actually run, I'm going to have to enclose the water wheel, at least partly. Like that. And make sure that the water doesn't run out anywhere else. And then make sure that it doesn't run completely haywire and I'll make it 2x2 just in case. And then, to get the water wheels actually running, I will add the water. There we go. And there's the fan, too. Now you remember how I tried doing this before without the fan from Create. I built this over like a big hole. I wasn't expecting I'd have to dig up some of the soul sand. But I will put that here. And, well, it looks like I can still have the fire here. And then if I were to throw the lapis there, doesn't look like anything's really happening to it, but it looks like it should be. Ah! Okay. So it sounds like I can make prismarine out of lapis this way. I think I can delete this. Turn silk touch back on. Oh wait, and well, at least that still works. I was beginning to wonder if anything ever actually did. So lapis lazuli can be processed in the enrichment chamber the same way that, oh, it can go in the pulverizer too. I'll stop on one of these his 32. 32, there we go. Bit slow on the shutter speed, but okay. And the pulverizer gives me a better chance of getting sulfur out of this. So I'll use it instead. Let me see just how much prismarine I can get out of a full stack of lapis lazuli crystals. I'm hedging my bets a little here, because I need prismarine crystals rather than prismarine shards, and you can't make one into the other anymore. Am I doing too many at once here? No, I'm not. There we go. What the... Oh. I suppose that's what happens when you burn yourself. But look, I only got 2 more of these. So I suppose doing them in batch jobs like this isn't exactly as bad as it looks. I'll stop when I have 15 prismarine crystals. I already had 1. Ah, wait, no, I need like one more. I know I said 14, but that was because... Okay, so there's a 1 in 8 chance. So throwing 8 of them in there ought to be enough for that last prismarine crystal. And yes, it was. Exactly. Well, that certainly took a lot of doing, didn't it? Now, do I have any extra string? Yeah, I got some. And some extra prismarine shards, too. So I else need gold. Might as well put this back. Turns out I didn't need that much. And, oh, right. 2 units of leather. 1 glass pane. And that's the helmet. The suit. The leggings. And the flippers. And that's done it for Thermal Series.